touch my bed, so I know that I got you, baby. Oh, my love is just the day I found you. Man, I do it my baby over. I'll love you over and over.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. This game against Sacramento is the first time. They've met this year. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Shot clock at 6. Boozer with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Wolf. Second shot opportunity. Here's Reddish.
Oh, are you kidding me? And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Johnson. Here's Holt. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside Boozer. The shot's good. On the assist by Doncic. Boozer's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Reddish. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly failing.
Here's Johnson. Good work there as it goes.
Magic takes a lot of pride in this toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
The drive by Doncic. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sacramento off to a slow start, trailing here by 8. Here's Johnson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And the basket is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Johnson, good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Wolf. Back to Boozer. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Lakers making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Wolf. No good with the layup. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Smith on the wing. Back to Daniels. Picked him clean. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Murray. Wide open. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
It's Odom with the drive. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Drills the three-pointer.
And love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
Rebound by Murray. The Kings trailing. Shot by Johnson, no good. And taken away by Johnson to the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it's the Lakers now. Sacramento making their last shot. Just 3 to shoot. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And here's the fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Odom. They need this. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Sacramento foul.
And he's good on the second. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Johnson. He's got 6. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive?
The Kings. 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunity.
Hands it from downtown. Wolf got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Doncic outside. Doncic attacks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Kicks it out to Johnson. To the paint. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scores.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Boozer trying to get open. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Here's Jordan. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Doncic. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. A tight game here in Los Angeles. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The 3 for Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Back to Boozer. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 3. .102 left in the second quarter. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw drops for Boozer.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And so Boozer nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Driving in. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Ball hits them both. 7 seconds left now here in the second. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
Tie game in Los Angeles. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Inside, and stolen by Murray. Here's Holt. Throws down the breakaway jam. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Smith outside. No good on the 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Five on the clock. This one for three. Another three for Sacramento.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Sacramento leading by 5.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. In for the Kings.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Magic Johnson.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And now Sacramento on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Kings have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. They swipe it. Down low. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Kings leading now by 6. To the left side wing. From the corner. Wolf grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wolf got 11 points.
MJ finding his man right there.
Boozer with the rebound. Pass to Reddish. Here's Wolf. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And that time, also a missed shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
On the wing, Doncic. And the 3-ball is good. 12 points for him.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
For 3, Murray. Boozer with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Reddish. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Reddish has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
1:49 left to play here in the third. And here is Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Right side, Boozer. And stolen by Murray. And he drives in.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic showing his strength.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Johnson. Lakers with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Timeout called by the Kings. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Smith on the wing. Outside, Odom. No good with the triple. Here's Sacramento now. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pass to Daniels. Wiseman with the ball. For the three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. 2K Sports.
The Kings. 62.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. Wiseman with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. Here's Daniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Johnson with it. Wiseman picks him up. Outside, George. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Johnson. Stolen by Ball.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Johnson. Wiseman with the rebound. And so it's the Lakers with it. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Smith. The Lakers moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Wiseman. And a miss there on the triple. To Johnson. To the middle. Trying to get open is Odom. And it's Smith missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Fires the 3. Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Odom. In the corner, Daniels. Ball from long range. He's off on that one. The Kings trail by 3. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 26.
That gives him his second 3. Of the half with 3 total for the game.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Wolf shot's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To take the lead. Boozer with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Boozer throws it down.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing and trying to do everything himself.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Wolf. Rejection.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
During that breakout 4th season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Outside Boozer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it. Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Screen by Sabonis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Kings?
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnover. They've punished mistakes all game long.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Down low, Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Boozer. Sacramento grabs the miss. He takes it in. And a big-time jam right there.
Oh, that's just an emphatic throwdown there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
No soft stuff out of this guy.
Here's Doncic. Jordan inside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Sacramento. They lead by 1. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. Maybe a three-point play. It's on Luka Doncic.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. With the big time and one, this is now a 2-possession game.
Here's Jordan.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And so here's Sacramento. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Kings lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Los Angeles.
Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, show them my. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, show them my. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, show them my. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, show them my. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put big match right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive. We done pushed that way. Just like. You can get bleed. I used to ride badges, then I got rich. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up. Get stolen vehicle, dread it. Hold up. Push it in black. Push it in black. Somebody sit on a prayer. Somebody sit on some prayers. I guess going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on the whole nother level. I'm a different type player. I'm a different type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, knock his gun. Shot it, enormous player. Shot it, true like mail. Right here. Driving the coupe road down. I'm about to get us. Upside down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The Bentley's put that side. My ride tryna go for a ride. I put bit mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red drive.
Hey. I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and an ape on my tee. Been a min since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this P. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She tryna talk about rovers, it's over, I'm tryna bag this dream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta ski real soon, tryna pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, tryna get big checks on the cash flow ski. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man, it's looking all hot. Tell the youth to stay off the violence and mate, please don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the ends with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley, wait. Tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy, wait. Babes, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Step to a high class and I'm still in a tech fleece. My bro got a key, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a foreign little baddie in the crew with the face caked up, but you know that's. Took a snap in the E-Class crew, now she tryna ask who's picking up in the Benz.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Jason Kidd. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
To the middle. Here's Kidd. 4 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. No good with the layup. Over to the left wing. Banchero outside. For 3. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. And here are the Lakers. Here's Boozer. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Reddish. It's deflected. Banchero outside. Pass to Whitmore. And some nice passing there by Houston. Open shot. Kidd. That's good from 17 feet away.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Now Jordan. Back to Boozer. And they double up Jordan. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 5.
MJ finding his man right there.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Kidd. Screen by Şengün. From past the arc. Chasing Kidd, and that's good. Kidd's got his second bucket.
Well, you got to respect Kidd's decision making. I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and he's comfortable passing or shooting.
Here's the teardrop. Boozer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Whitmore. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Houston.
Rising and shooting. How about Thompson showing some assertiveness off the catch?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The Rockets trail. G.A., if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Kidd, following the miss by Michael Jordan. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Now here's Odom. No scoring in this one. Out to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. The shot by Odom, no good. Here's Houston now to the right side. Banchero draws the double. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Pass to Daniel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Odom. Pass to Wiseman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for your Rockets.
12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They finish off.
The Lakers, 16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by Baji.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his first basket of the night. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Banchero outside. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Reddish. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep. The offensive rebound. Boozer. Banked in off the glass. Boozer's got 9 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero is special. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Jordan. Out to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. The wide open shot from Strus. No good with the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Pass to Kidd. Strus in the corner. Shot clock at 6. He had a nice open look right there. Strus has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic with it. Picked up by Banchero. Doncic outside. And finished off by Doncic.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Outside Kidd. And here's Strus for three. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Pass to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Kidd, and count it from 19 feet away. Kidd's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Odom down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Odom's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Wolf. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Boozer wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Got a piece of it. Here's Boozer. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Ball up top. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
To the paint. Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Back to Daniels. Outside, Ball. Pass to Wolf. Shot clock at 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stance.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rockets trailed by 5. Now Shepherd. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout. Out here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Attention! Spike City, give it up for your watch crew!
On the wing, Daniels. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Reddish. Back to Doncic. Now, here is Jordan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Pass to Jordan. And here's Boozer. From outside the arc. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Boozer with it. Picked up by Banchero. The 3 for Doncic. Şengün with the rebound. Nuggets trailed by 6. Fires for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. In the corner, it's Boozer. Out to Doncic. Pass to Boozer. And stolen by Şengün. For 3, Kidd. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he can stuff every stat on the sheet. Kidd really having his way.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers with the ball. 3-point lead. Doncic feeling it out. Boozer wide open. He fires.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Thompson. Şengün trying to free himself up.
That was an electrifying drive by Thompson. And that's how you get in there. Go fast and go hard.
To the inside. Here's Boozer. Here's Jordan. They get it back. Here's Wolf. Moves back up. And he lays it up and in. Wolf got 13.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside for Kidd. Rockets 6. Again, the Rockets score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line.
Hey, although he's young, Jordan has already proven he belongs and he's here to stay. Athletic, creative. This guard does not lack confidence one bit. Down low.
Out to the right wing. Ridmore. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Jordan drives in. Rejected by Banchero.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
For your Rockets.
Outside Kidd. Another miss by Houston.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Doncic. Taken away by Kidd. Here's Houston. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Screen by Boozer. Now Jordan. Whitmore defending.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Houston. And Boozer with the block. Jordan left side. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. And he drives in. They get it back. Ball with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Who's in the corner? And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Kidd uses the glass to finish the layup. Kidd's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up. And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Here's Odom. Pass to Daniel. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Shepherd with the ball. No good on the three. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break from downtown. And he's good on the three ball. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team.
The Lakers, 51.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Outside Boozer. Banchero right side. Tipped away. Pass to Boozer. 6 to shoot. Here's Strus. to take the lead, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
On the wing, Doncic. Lets the three fly. The triple! Doncic! And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
On the clock. And here's Strus for three.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the left wing. Here's Shepherd. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Boozer. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Boozer. Rejected by Ben Carroll. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Daniels. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Houston. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Kidd. Thompson outside. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Kidd. 4 on the shot clock. From the baseline. Wiseman with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Daniels. Makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Strus in the corner. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Kidd. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Paolo Banchero. What's the news there, David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Offensive rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Wolf. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Outside Boozer. Back to Doncic. Over in the corner, Reddish. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thompson outside. And the foul on Cam Reddish. And that'll be his third foul so far. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Back to Kidd. Kicks it out to Banchero. Houston moving it around. Pass to Kidd. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's Wolf. He's covered by Kidd. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets trailed by 7. Pass to Whitmore. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
1:06 left in the fourth. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
.103 left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Wolf.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
To the paint. Doncic with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Boozer. And Thompson sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boozer. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Wolf grabs the miss. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires the three. The shot off that time. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road.
Punch the clock with inspiration.